right, happy Tuesday. We are just leaving Tiger, Washington. What a cool little town. There's not much there, but the little store they had, like cafe store, it looked really neat. But Colville, oh, it is Colville. There is no S. So Colville is in about 35 minutes, 36 miles. So that's where this video will end. Never driven on this road before. Looks like we're going up in the mountains though, maybe. It says sharp curves, slow speeds, next 5 miles. But we are heading west. No more heading north. For the most part, we're heading west. So the border crossing was in 28 miles, I think it said. And it's only open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But it's an easy border to cross without COVID, I bet. Yeah, I don't know if I will make it home today. It's already 10:30, and I've just started going like west. I went as far north as I'm going to go, pretty much. But we might stay in George, Washington. That's our backup plan. At the free truck stops they have there. If it's too hot, we'll definitely keep driving because it's probably 95 to 100 there today. I turned the AC off. I don't know how much climbing we're gonna do. This is so beautiful though out here. This is like God's country out here. All you see is hills and trees and clouds and green and blue and no towns. No cell service either. Wow, they weren't kidding about sharp curves. 15 miles an hour. I love the clouds though. I hope they stick around the rest of the day. Down while we go up. Try not to bother Zoe too much. So I don't know if we're going up to the plateau or if we are just going over a mountain pass. Colville National Forest. Once we get to, once we get to Colville, I'm going to try and map Bridgeport again and see what Miss Google Maps does. Hopefully she picks the route I want to go. Dead trees, unless there was a fire, but it doesn't look like it from here. there's not beetle out here. It's supposedly killed a lot of trees in the eastern part of the Cascades. That looks like a fire over there. That's good. Better than beetles. You can put out a fire, but can't really stop the beetle. Unless it gets colder, like we have an ice age, that's it. Driving along the river there, you had no idea there's this high mountain right to your left. So I think Holeville might be on a reservation. I can't remember. Looks like they did some thinning on the left. Looks nice. Whereas on the right, it's super thick. That must be a lot of work. Definitely helps with fire, though, I bet. And I'm sure the wildlife like it. Marker 386, and I think we're going down. Should be 385 coming up. So if you stay on this highway, it will take you all the way to Whidbey Island, and then you'll cross the Sound on the ferry, and you'll be in Port Townsend. And then it goes to the highway that goes to Squim, and I think it ends. Wow, you do feel like you're up in the mountains, though. Pretty neat. There's no people at all. So when I bring the truck out here, I'm gonna find the free camping spots and write down places the RV can go to. Yeah, this is very, very peaceful out here. That's a sharp turn. So, Freighter Lake Trailhead. Wow. Hiking, cross-country skiing, picnic tables, no camping. Sounds neat though, I mean. Nile Lake. Yeah, this is really pretty. The trees are so small, like, they're not very thick or tall. Like, I'm not used to this kind of tree in Washington, but I like it. There's the trailhead right there on the right. It's a big parking lot. Wow, you could camp there overnight. I don't think anyone would care. There's no one there right now. It's empty. I guess if I ever camped in a place like that, I would make sure there's no glass in the parking lot. Like no evidence of vandalism. If there was, I would not camp there by myself. Because there's people up to no good going, you know, to lots like that. That despises me. I hate that. Or despises me. I despise that. I hate it. You know, people that break into cars at trailhead parking lots, that's about as bad as Walmart's not letting RVers park there because of city ordinances. Like, those two things are pet peeves of mine. And there's nothing you can do about either one of them except not go there. So here's Lake Leo Campground. Oh, that looks nice. It's open. Wow. We are entering Stevens County. Yeah, I bet Lake Leo looks, I bet that's really neat. I'd definitely check that out. And then I bet it's free. Or like $5 maybe. So some of these roads, I don't know what's down them. So I wonder if there's no sign, I wonder if that means somebody lives there basically. Oh, here's one for sale. Oh my gosh. Just listed. Custom log home. Wow. I should look that up. I bet it's awesome. If you got any fires out here though, oh my god, your house is gone. So pretty though. And our Colville is your closest town from right there. That's 33 miles yet. I think. I don't, yeah, 28 minutes, half an hour to get, and I'm not sure it's a very big town either. Buying these houses way out here. I mean, this is literally middle of nowhere practically. Like, if Colville is not very big, you can honestly say this is the middle of nowhere, because there's nothing around Colville. You know, if you go north or west, it's another half hour before you get anywhere. I'm not sure there's anything to the north. I think Kettle Falls is to the west of Colville, but I don't know how far it is. Wonder if that log house was on the lake. Wow, you got a tree trimmer out there. That bucket. Now I know how they trim the trees and maybe even cut it down. But that bucket lift was probably went 40, 50 feet in the air. Yeah, I have no idea what lake that is. Now that lake is nice, it's big. Ah, Thomas Lake. Jeez. If you lived around that, oh my gosh, I could not imagine taking your boat out on it. Paradise. The water is so blue. resort and campground. Huh. They had a gas station, a little market store. Like, pretty nice. Cameras in the sun. Cherry Creek Campground, next left. I think next time I stop, I will need to eat lunch. I think we're going out of the forest and down the mountain, though, it looks like. Pretty neat. I have either 11 or 12 iced teas left. I didn't drink them when I was camped out for 4 days in Nebraska. I don't think I drank very many. Otherwise, I wouldn't have very many left. I think I brought... Oh my gosh, did I bring... I want to say 30 of them. Or was it 36? I can't remember. It's definitely, so I used to stock up on Diet Cokes and Diet Root Beer. I'm so glad I don't do that anymore. I'm glad I found a substitute besides water. You know, the iced tea. I still haven't had a coffee in the last 2 weeks. So when I get to George, Washington, if I get on the interstate the rest of my way home, I don't have to film. I could drive all the way home at night. I think I want to get home regardless, even if it's midnight. I just need to get home at this point. So then the question is, do we sleep outside so I don't wake my wife up? I might, in the driveway. It'd surprise her. She'd wake up and be like, when did you get home? That would be pretty funny. So that's the question. Can I make it to George in 8 hours? I should. pretty sure I will before then. I just don't want to go through Seattle and traffic is long, which I don't think is a problem. I don't think I'll be there that early. Tiger, Washington. I think Tiger, Washington and George, Washington are two of my favorite town names in Washington. I like it. That resort at the top of the mountain I went through just 10 minutes ago. Like, I wonder if it's open in the winter. It should be. I mean, this road is not one of the roads they close. Can you imagine going there in the winter though, if they're open? If there's snow, playing in the snow. I wonder if it's a big place for hunters. Down though. .75 degrees. Primitive road, no warning signs. Huh. That goes back to someone's property, it looks like. What do they mean by no warning signs? They're going to shoot first? Never seen a road sign like that before. Didn't really know what to make of it. So basically, if we were full-time on the road, or even like 6 months of the year, I would stop at that Kalispell casino and resort for like a few days. Then we go to the top of the mountain resort here we just saw and stay for a few days. And just, you know, find places like that, out of the way places that are not full of tourists, you know, because that's what I want to do. I want to relax. I don't want to see all the tourist stuff, you know, because that costs money for one. And when you're on the road full time, that's not why you're on the road, in my opinion. That's for people that go on vacation 2 weeks a year, you know, out of the whole year, or, you know, maybe go on 1 week vacations at a time, and they have 4 weeks vacation for the whole year. Or that's if you have kids, you know, they like stuff like that. But that's definitely not what I'm looking for. what it used to be. If it was a shed, a lot of metal. I don't know if it was an actual house. Oh, I love that roof. Oh my god, it's like a gold roof. Orangish gold. Really pretty. Crystal Falls, left 500 feet. If it's right off the road, I will stop. But if you gotta drive down a road, oh, you might be able to see it from here. Oh wow, you can. I think we'll check this out. Let's park in the sun. Shoot, tempted to eat lunch here. Not sure if the RV's level enough though. Turn the wheel a little. But be right back.